Hi, my name is Scott Lawrence. I am the West Region General Manager for R.L. Schreiber, the food, base, and spice company.
And tell me what you're doing here.
We're here to display all of our spices and hopefully gain some new prospects.
Okay, and who you are, sir? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Dan Thomas, corporate chef at R.L. Schreiber, based out of Lebanon, Kentucky.
Great. Did you have formal chef training?
No, I did not.
You're open the job?
I was a chef for 30 years before I got on the supply side.
Excellent.
Came up in the school of hard knocks.
And what's the best contact information?
561-284-5975.
Thank you, sir, and great seeing you guys again
Thank
from
you,
the
Chef.
New Orleans.
Thanks for having me.
Good morning. We are at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. I'm with Jacob Rojas from the Orange County chapter. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
So my name is Jacob Rojas. I am part of the Orange County chapter. Professionally, I work for Santa Ana Unified School District in Nutrition Services Department. I have about 11 outlets with a combination of about 150 employees that I oversee here within the city of Santa Ana, district I should say. And just recently I was hired at Santa Ana College as a part-time professor.
And tell me about your program.
So our program here at Santa Ana Unified is very expansive. We've gone from, best way to put it is from kind of heating up, heat and serve, such as like Hot Pockets, grilled cheese, to we're looking to expand more into scratch cooking. And I've been asked earlier, like, what is the definition of scratch cooking from my perspective? And that would be something that's taken from its like raw state or its pure form and made into a meal, able to serve to somebody and able to just kind of embrace what the item is versus kind of like heating up a Hot Pocket in the microwave for 2 minutes.
And of course, it's a production style.
Yes, mass production style.
Okay.
Our smallest site is about 100 students. Our largest is about 3,500 students for production.
And where are the locations again?
In the city of Santa Ana, all throughout the city of Santa Ana.
Okay. And you're a member of the ACF?
Yes.
Orange County.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. So tell me about what's your contact information?
So my personal email is jacob24rojas52@gmail.com, and my cell phone is 714-884-9599.
Thank you, sir, and have a good time at the trade show. We are at the Western Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Chef, tell me who you are and what you do.
My name is Chef Jimmy. I'm from Los Angeles Harbor College. I'm an educator. I like to teach my students. That's why I like to come to this convention center and learn and bring it back to the students.
Tell me about your famous college.
I'm coming from Los Angeles Harbor College. We established this more than 15 years on behalf of Chef Giovanni. And he established and he passed away about 2 years ago. And we still manage under his management.
How many in your student body?
Right now, currently, we should have about 25 per class. It's exciting to be back in person.
Great. And do you have any specialties in your program?
Well, our specialty is all around, and we teach the front of the house and the back of the house. And also, we are developing a baking program as well.
Excellent. And what's your contact information, Chef?
Contact number is www.lahc.edu.
Wonderful. Well, thanks, and good meeting you again, Chef. And we saw you last time at the New Orleans National Convention. And have a good time today. We are at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
This is Kai from Colorware. We represent the composable sugar cane with eco-friendly products, packaging applications for every scenario. So we're glad to be here to contact with you guys. Thank you.
And how long have you been in business?
Well, actually, we've been in business around 5 years already. We have multiple manufacturer sites in China and Southern Asia. We're actually a big supplier for all kinds of big fair or restaurant, local restaurant, franchise restaurants.
And tell me about your product line.
Sure. We have a kind of a sugar cane products. We also have FFPP, which is the half plastic container as well. So all kinds of paperwork products, all kinds of the plastic containers go for us. no worries.
And when it says compostable, how long do they last in a landfill?
Well, it's actually, it depends on the environment, and we'll go to 100% compostable, the sugar cane products, and we'll also have the hard plastic, which is a more durable, dimension stability, the products as well. So,
And what's
yes.
your contact information?
Yeah, contact me with the kai.qu@colorware.com, colorware.com.
Okay.
That's great.
Here at
Thank
the
you very
Western
much.
Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
Steve Hannigy. I work for the National Restaurant Association, and I work with ServSafe in all colleges and universities.
And tell me about that program with the universities and colleges.
Yeah, it's all about food safety. It's keeping people safe, right? So we have different literature, different content for folks to learn and apply their knowledge, whether in the back of the house, front of the house, or anything to do with food service.
And is it primarily the ServSafe Manager program?
Primarily ServSafe Food Manager Certification. Yes, that is correct, and you use the course book.
Wonderful. And tell me what your contact information is, sir.
Yeah, Steve Hennigy. Contact is shennigy, HENIGE, @restaurant.org.
Thank you, sir, and great meeting you. We're at the
Thank you.
Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
Oh, hi. My name is Humberto Uriostegui. We are from Global Pro Inc. and we specialize on developing seafood products, seafood products from Mexico, and we bring it to the USA. Right now we are launching a shrimp medallion, very unique. No one has that in the market, so that's why we want to be part of your network.
Who are you selling the products through now?
Right now, we import direct from Mexico. We sell to big distributors. And our distributors supply the restaurants, but we want to start partnering with the chefs. That way, they know more direct our product.
And what is your contact information?
Our email is sales@globalproinc.com. Our webpage is www.globalproinc.com.
Thank you, sir. Let me get a Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
My name is Chef Jonathan Huff. I am the corporate executive chef for Levy Restaurants. More involved, but being the corporate chef over the Los Angeles Dodgers, the minor league system, and then also the Crypto.com facilities.
Do you oversee quite a lot of staffs there? How many in your organization?
I would say at Dodger Stadium, Dustin Culinary staff that's managed by Levy, we have about 1,200 employees. With the Crypto, we have about 550.
Wow. And what was your background in training, sir?
I went to the CIA in Hyde Park, New York. I did my master's and bachelor's there, hotel restaurant management and culinary arts.
You've got quite an illustrious background, sir. So hopefully you'll be coming to one of our events in the future and maybe rejoin the ACF hopefully someday. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir. And do you have any contact information?
Yes, I do. My cell is 714-750-7232. My email is execchefrolex1
And we are at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
Jem Saunders with Rainbow Foods, and we have a plant-based brand called Rainbow Foods. We currently sell to UC Riverside. It's a RTE, grab-and-go platform, breakfast, lunch primarily. And we have a commissary, it's a food court opportunity based in Commerce, and we're looking for a partner, Asian Fusion. It used to be a burger joint, so this could be kind of a global cuisine platform where we have a variety of foods. We're looking for partners that can bring a brand and experience and partner with us at the food court 2,700 square foot turnkey operation in Commerce, California, LA.
And what is the investment opportunity?
Basically, it's 2,700. It's 2,700 square feet, and it's $220 a square foot. So you're looking at about $6,000 a month rent. I'm willing to share that. I would say the investment is probably maybe about $50,000 each going in. So not substantial to start a turnkey food court operation.
And what is your contact information, sir?
562-884-7780, gem@rainbowfoods.co.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Let me...
You guys like your looks? Everybody look good? Okay, ready and go.
Hi, I'm Jackie. The Executive Director of ACF Los Angeles.
Great.
הוא יכול להגיד לך שהוא איג'יפשן? הוא יכול להגיד לך שהוא איג'יפשן? איג'יפשנים מדברים כמו שתדבר ספרדית של מקסיקו או ספרדית של קנדה. אולי הוא חייב באיג'יפט או איג'יפט. אני חושב את הסייל עם איג'יפשן. באמת, הוא לא איג'יפשן. אני דיברתי איתו ערבית, הוא לא איג'יפשן. גם אם הוא רוצה והחליט לך אני איג'יפשן, הוא לא איג'יפשן. אולי הוא גדל באיג'יפט, אולי הוא גדל במצרים, אולי הוא חי שם, אבל הוא לא מצרי. הוא לא מצרי. הוא לא נראה מצרי. אני יודע כמו הוא נראה, חלקה לבנייה. טוב, אני מדברים שפה שונה, הוא גם אמר, אני אישית ששאלתי אותו מאיפה אתה בערבית, הוא אמר לי ירדן. אתה יודע למה? כי הערבית הוא לא יכול להגיד אני מצרים, אני עוזר כאן הוא אמר לי, אישית ששאלתי אותו באיפה אתה בערבית. לא יודע מה אני מתייחס אולי מפחד להגיד בישראלים של הרבה.
Dona mais não tem cartão.
Good. Let's do a quick Instagram shot. 3. And next pose. 1, 2, 3. And next pose. 1, 2, 3.
The Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo in Anaheim, California at the Anaheim Convention Center. Chef, tell me who you are and what you do.
Hi, my name is Singh Ahmad. I'm the executive chef at South Hills Country Club in West Covina.
And tell me about the club and your responsibilities.
The club was established in 1952. We have around probably 650 members. We do meal services for them, brunch on the weekends, dinner service 3 nights a week, lunch service 7 days a week. Excuse me. As far as the facility goes, I have a staff of about 20. We're a members-only club, but we're also allowed to do outside events, quinceañeras, wedding receptions, things like that.
And what kind of training did you have, Chef?
I came up through the ranks probably for the first 28 years of my career, and then I went to the California Culinary Academy in San Francisco before it was bought by the Le Cordon Bleu Corporation. So we were among one of the top 3 culinary schools as far as the big ones go in the country for the amount of time that I was there, with Johnson & Wales and CIA being the other 2.
Have you ever had any, are you a member of the American Culinary Federation, the ACF?
Yes.
Okay, which chapter?
Los Angeles.
Our chapter, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Los
great.
Angeles Chef de Cuisine.
What's your contact information, Chef?
As far as personal, my email address is bronuance@aol.com. As far as work, it's southhillscountryclub.org.
It's a pleasure seeing you again, Chef.
Pleasure seeing you as well.
Kian's coming in and he's double dutying it up. He's working at a couple places. One is Marky's Cafe and Nico's Eats. And today he's making a creamy fire roasted street corn for us, right? Is that right? Yes, sir. And then we have Chef Mick. Chef Mick is from the Palm Springs Cooking School.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your service on that one. I know that's a tough job to hold down. I don't know what you're making because this page only says microgreens. So I'm assuming he's probably doing more than just microgreens.
I promise you microgreens.
Why don't you tell us what you're making? Just give us a quick rundown before
I'll try to find some for you.
What are you making?
I'm making, actually, it's a smoking garlic guacamole.
Okay.
It's online right now. It's been going around #1 since December.
Great.
And I'll tell you more about it.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it. So you guys are going to have 15 minutes, and we will get your time started now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, everybody, this is Playmate. Please, come on. Say hi. She's from Instagram, Playmate. She's one of our students, and she's also a volunteer for Barbecue Rescues Foundation. And this is Gio. This is his first day as a volunteer here for Barbecue Rescues Foundation. Okay, thank you guys. I really appreciate your help. Okay, I guess I'm on my own now. So am I supposed to talk now, or wait for questions?
Go ahead and get started, yeah, and then we'll ask you some questions. You guys are already about a minute down, and you guys are standing there. Let's go.
Okay, first thing, I'm making smoking guacamole. First thing I'm going to do is start with the avocado. It's just been, nothing fancy. We just pick it out of the shell, get it ready to smash. And you don't want to do this too far in advance because it will turn brown. So, see, you don't pick up anything from the floor. That's why you always bring extra. And I like to put a little lime on it. That way, it discourages it from even turning more brown. So we're going to add some more. I think we need. There's some hungry judges over there. I think we need a little bit more.
All right, Kian, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background and what inspired the dish today?
So I do catering in Las Vegas, and we really specialize in Mexican, Asian fusion cuisine. And esquite is elote dip, technically is one of our main side dishes. So I feel like everyone loves elote dip, and I think it would go great with pasta. We decided to add a little bit of lobster to it to give it kind of that upscale flair. But yeah, we make it every week constantly, and it's a fan favorite. So thought I might as well share it with all you guys.
All right, Chef Mick, tell us a little bit about your background and what inspired the dish today.
Okay, well, some of you may have heard about me, this thing called barbecue. I appeared on Food Network about 6 years ago on Cutthroat Kitchen. It was a barbecue, actually the very first barbecue episode, and I won as the first Grill Master Champion on Food Network's Cutthroat Chicken. I wish it was chicken, and it was chicken actually. It actually was called Cutthroat Kitchen. And since then I've appeared on TV a couple of times on Bravo, Vanderpump Rules, and but you know, mostly what I do is I cook for a lot of industry people, and then I take those funds and I put them into charity. Barbecue Rescues is actually my foundation, and we teach people how to make healthier barbecue. I hope I'm not saying too much.
No, that's what you're here for, man. Tell us anything you mode or talk about. That's what this time is for. Chefs, do you guys have any questions for Kian or Chef Nick?
Chef Nick, tell me about your education into culinary.
My education, well, I'm a street educated chef. I mean, I haven't attended classes. I've never went to a formal chef school or anything, but I've kind of studied as a foodie, and I've traveled all over the world. My first cooking classes, I think, were in Costa Rica. I took classes in New Orleans. As a matter of fact, that's my mentor. If I can shout them out. The New Orleans School of Cooking. I'd say anyone who's ever goes to New Orleans, you gotta go there. It's not for chefs, it's for foodies. So if you like food, you wanna learn how to make etouffee, gumbo, you know, your favorite dishes. And they show you vegan, vegetarian alternatives. So it's a great place to go. I took classes in England, Greece, you know, different places like that. But as a foodie, not as a cooking student.
Chef Lydia and I just came back from New Orleans from the National Chef Association. So yeah, it's a great place for food in general.
So Kian, who's your favorite chef you've ever worked for?
Might have to be Sean O'Neill.
Wait a second.
Fishing. I was fishing. That's why I'm not judging.
I actually really want to ask Chef Kian, if Sean wasn't in the room, what was it like working for him?
He was very intense, but he's passionate. So that kind of drove like the whole team to be passionate about it too, and care for the ingredients and care about the dishes, and kind of drove the team to be really successful. And I learned a lot from him. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be in the place I'm at right now.
Intensity comes with the territory, but my leadership style is always education, right? Because if somebody's doing something wrong, with the exception of food safety or cleanliness, because those are things everybody can learn. If somebody's doing something wrong, it's because I didn't show you how to do it the right way, or I didn't take the time to teach you and to make sure that that was ingrained in your mind. This whole screaming at people, yelling at people, throwing stuff, I mean, I come from a Gordon Ramsay kind of environment. He's not really like that in real life. He's not like that in his kitchens. His kitchens are quiet, they're silent, everybody knows exactly their job, exactly what their task is, and they do their job. So this era of aggressive chefs is coming to an end because it's just not moving food forward, and it's not helping the staff that you're there trying to create, right? So we, I think as a whole, are all trying to move away from that, and you'll still see it for a while because chefs have egos, right? We come with cockiness and arrogance. That's just what happens. But I think we're finally getting away from that, which is an amazing thing.
We have about 8.5 minutes.
Let's finish up early. Just raise your hand. We'll accommodate. Get you tasted.
I just one ingredient, unfortunately, things they forgot to give me. Is that okay if I Gio? Is that okay if I get them? You can run back there. Okay.
All right, Kian, what you got going on right now?
So I'm getting my pasta warm, my rigatoni. That's with my corn, my fire roasted corn mix, with my red onions, my jalapenos, my cilantro, my cotija, he's a little mojo Creole. and just gonna warm it up for right now. Gonna add my lobster in a little bit.
What kind of lobster are you using?
Just a little Maine lobster tail. Nice. Keep it nice and simple, you know.
Not from Wisconsin.
You have 7.5 minutes.
Any questions from the audience for these guys? Chef Liddy, you have anything you'd like to ask our chefs?
Actually, I have a couple of details I can add if you like. Okay, what I'm adding right now, this is called Verdant. This is the working title of it. And this is, as far as I know, the first dry seasoning with microgreens in it. So that's when I said microgreens. So this is a new product we're working on. Hopefully, you'll see it somewhere up in here sometime soon. And actually, this is Mario from Coachella Valley. He's a farmer who actually grew these. And judges, when you taste the microgreens, these are picked today, fresh, by Mr. Mario. So thank you.
Thank you, Mario.
I have a question for Chef Ian. What is the temperature right now in your induction?
It is at a 4.
Thank you.
It goes to 8, so we're about halfway. So Chef Mick, you said it's a dried microgreen seasoning?
Yeah, the freeze-dried microgreens.
Okay.
Actually, there's a blend of like 8, and it's called super powder. And I don't know if you know, microgreens are so much more powerful than just your normal vegetable. A really concentrated amount, like half a teaspoon, is enough for like 3 days.
So is this hitting the market more as like a health product? Because just as from a business perspective, I'm thinking microgreens are expensive, right? Microgreens are super expensive. So is this hitting the market more as like a health beneficial product? Okay.
The two most common ways to see microgreens right now is either on your plate at a fancy restaurant. I don't even really eat them. You know, they have the flour in microgreens and it's just gone and they don't even eat them. And the second one you see, and now they are starting to come in stores, people are starting to incorporate them into recipes. So I make a salad, instead of using icebergs, I just use microgreens. And it's so much more fresh tasting and nutritious, you know. Those are the two ways you get it, but as a supplement, if you ever catch it dry, it's usually as a health supplement. But this is the first time we're using it. We're taking it from the cabinet to the kitchen by putting it in a blend.
Copy that.
I have a question for Chef Mick. Are you going to be using the pan for anything? We have 5 minutes left.
Awesome, thank you. I'll show you the pan pod recipe. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. So what we did is we took the Lamb Weston product. This is my favorite, by the way. We love Lamb Weston. And if you guys want a commercial, you know, right here. But we took the frozen corn and we actually cooked it in a pan with some olive oil, okay? And we seasoned it with the microgreens and a little onion and some tomato. And we made it into this puree. So actually, oh, they lost me again. I had a couple that looked like, it basically looked like this, but, you know, pan fried. And we put it in a processor and make this paste out of it. So it's going to be a nice little different flavor, you know, as you're picking around. We have some chips to go with it. They put some chips on the floor. So we can eat it with the microwave. And then we're also going to do a couple of drizzles for you. Just some variation.
I just wanted to make sure because I didn't see anything in the pan.
Oh, well, I'll do it right now.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you.
You got
I think
4 minutes left.
That's one of the rules, right? So I better demo it. So you can put some corn in the pan. We're going to add some oil. We're going to add some microgreens. This is more slow. Just add some microgreens. There we go. The thing, there's no salt or sugar in it, so it's just flavor. Add a little lime.
Keith, you don't look like you have much to do up there.
Yeah, kind of
just moving bowls around.
A little over prepared.
So just so you guys know, they were allowed to do a lot of their prep backstage, and then they just kind of come out and finish up the dish out here. So that's why you're seeing probably not quite as much of cooking as you would expect to see, but they were allowed to do a lot of their prep backstage, and we gave them any time they could start at 2 o'clock, and they had as much time as they wanted for that.
Yeah, and sir, just to in case there's any confusion, I consider cooking not necessarily meat fire or barbecue you do, but when you're raw vegan, cooking is putting ingredients together and making a meal. So even if it never hits fire, I consider it cooking. But because this challenge is one skillet, I made sure I put at least one major component, the main ingredient in a skillet and seasoned it. And then I made it into a puree. But otherwise, yeah, I would cook all day without fire if I'm doing raw vegan.
Just about 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes.
And you can smell that already. You can smell it. You can smell it now. And I was going to add, I'm not doing it today, I'm not going to be too complex, but other things I might add are ginger, especially if you're an upscale restaurant, just a couple of pieces of ginger on there will make it, it's always triple new look, so I'm not going to do it for you guys, because you guys know what fresh ginger tastes like. And this is some cilantro, some mint. I will be adding these to the plate. Once again, I want to just a variation of things you can do with the basic guacamole.
Kian, did I see the lobster go into your pasta over there?
Yep.
You did.
I'll start plating now.
Last but not least.
Yeah. Did you par cook the lobster?
Yep.
Backstage?
Yeah, par cooked it, chopped it up, throwing it in now. Just thought, lobster and elote. It's delicious.
Corn and lobster is a classic combination. It's been around for years and years and years. So definitely a French-ish kind of flavor pairing.
Oh, yeah.
We're at almost just 1 minute and 10 seconds at this point.
So start thinking about your plate, start thinking about making that dish look super pretty, because we do eat with our eyes first. As cliche as that is, it is 100% accurate.
This is a big portion. I can make it a little smaller. We're not being an army. It's just like a tapas you can share with 3 or 4 people. Or 2 to 4 people, rather.
"30 seconds.
We're at 15 seconds. Do we get to do the countdown, Chef?
Sure.
Okay. 10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is your time, gentlemen. All right, guys, so we have just finished up the final round here at the center stage for the Rapid Fire Challenge. Kian, looks like you're ready. Why don't you go ahead and load up Plato the robot, and he can bring over your food to our judges. So 2 plates on the robot, and 1 plate you'll carry over yourself.
Perfect. Sounds good, thank you. And I walked down this way. Perfect. How's it going? Sit it right here. So we have an elote, rigatoni, fajita, red onions, jalapeno, cilantro, red bell peppers, lime juice. Very Southern California-esque kind of type thing. We do this in catering a lot, just not with pasta. I just thought to combine the two, why not, right? Then a little luxury with a little bit of lobster. Made it last week, it was delicious. Yeah. A little freshness. Yeah, I'd probably eat escabeches every week, honestly. A little bit of kick at the end, the chili.
Well, our judges are, that's always a good sign. No talking.
Delicious.
What's that?
Delicious, and I like it that it's actually hot. We've had other dishes that's almost hot. Brings out the flavors. Pasta's cooked just right. I like the blend of the corn and the different aspects. Very good.
Awesome, thank you.
I really like the pasta. It's very, the flavor is really, really good. I think the lemon wedge could be a little bit smaller. Yes, and then maybe the dish could be a little bit smaller, the portion as well. Besides that, everything is delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
Yeah, I was taking my time because I was looking for the lobster.
I should have bought
No, really good. I like the spice. It's not overpowering, but it's just enough to kind of give it a nice punch. I really like the lime. I almost think that maybe giving it to us with the lime already kind of incorporated, or just finishing it with the lime, because it's a refined dish. It really is beautiful, and I don't think you need to put the wedge on there. I think just adding the lime would have been nice, maybe a little zest. And then I really like the creaminess of the sauce. I'm gonna say I think I would like the pasta a little more al dente. Just, and I know it's tough because you have a one-pan dish. Just something to think about. But I think it's great. Yeah, really good.
Great job. Big round of applause for Chef Kian. Woo! All right, Chef Nick, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Come on, Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Play-Doh likes the camera attention. He's going straight
I
to
know
you every single time. Like, he likes you.
You know, little kids, animals, or romance.
All right, Chef Nick, why don't you come on over and give us a rundown?
Okay, first of all, I think part of this is also to explain how to use a convenience product like the frozen corn. This one I use the corn and vegetable medley. And what I try to teach my students, and this is from the cooking school, I teach them how to incorporate things they have in their cabinet with things they can get to add that high vibrational content. So, because a lot of people have to spend top money to go to restaurants and serve high vibration. But you can enjoy it at home, with just some chips, some frozen corn out of the freezer, and then just some fresh avocados, some fresh tomatoes, some fresh onions. Everything's fresh. We use a fresh, our blend is called Cosa Verdant, and it's basically like an Italian blend with dried microgreens in it. So I hope that has enough flavor for you. And this recipe, just so you know, I did a little fancier version. We actually did it at the Burbank Boys and Girls Club. And it's a very popular video out right now. And they did it with butter knives. And it was like a 15-minute, I did it the same amount of time I did it. These kids, for the first time, they made this recipe with butter knives. And that's available on YouTube as well. So,
Chef, I'm not a vegan, but this would turn me into a vegan.
Oh, thank you,
Great
sir.
dish.
Appreciate
I like
that.
the blend of flavors. It's just excellent.
It's kind of like the nachos you normally get at a place, but it has all the cheese, the fat, the beans, and all that. You can make a high vibrational one. I think it tastes even better. And that's why the kids, when they made it, they kept making it. They wanted more and more. And we were in the Boys and Girls Club, and they eat, McDonald's every day, and they really enjoyed this.
I like the guacamole.
Okay.
I do. But I don't know if you add any salt to it.
normally do. Maybe I skipped it today, but I don't sell bring out a lot. Would you like to try it? Like, just for your palate.
It's okay. No, it's. I was just asking because.
Yeah, I remember we're finished with a little salt. I think that time today.
Yes, it's good. I noticed as well. There's big pieces of onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love onions. It's just I would like to have it smaller, and then if you smash a little bit more the avocado, that will be great. Besides that, it's good. Thank you.
Thank you. And just no excuse, but just so you know, they can tell you, my students actually prepared this. They did all the prep. That's why I went out and looked for it, because I only prepped the avocado. Because people like, some people like it more silky, some like it more chunky, so I tried to really go on this and both. But no excuse. It's what's on the plate.
I like the flavor. I think the thing that I would just maybe suggest, and I know it's rapid fire, so it's kind of like everything is just quick. I think you can make this a little more refined presentation. Absolutely. You know, I think just maybe even like with the chips, maybe it's just like a few, maybe it's like a crumble, something. Maybe it's just the way you played it, like more circular or something. You know, just if you were to offer this, you know, kind of on its own, because I think the flavor's nice. And I think you could elevate the whole experience of it with the plating. And to Sean's point, it is a cliche, but you eat with your eyes first. So I think just that. I think I like the use of the microgreens. I think it's just too much. The texture doesn't work with everything else. Like, I want the creaminess of the guac, and I don't mind a little chunkiness, but then microgreens are very like specific in terms of their texture. So I think a couple would have been fine. But other than that, I like the flavor of it, and it's a fun way to present guac.
All right, thank you very much, Chef Mick. That is the end of the Rapid Fire Challenge. Give us about 5 minutes to calculate everything up, and we will be right back to announce the results. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was a close one for sure. We actually ended up coming in with a tie for second place. So I'm just going to announce second and first. So with 69 points, we have a two-way tie for second place with Mark and Kian. Congratulations, guys. Great job. And then our grand champion here today at the Rapid Fire Cook-Off here at the Western Foodservice Show is Chef Tamara. Bringing it home. It was absolutely delicious, absolutely amazing. I want to come and visit the restaurant and have it over and over and over again. So thank you so much. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Please let us know if there's anything that any of us can do to help you in your culinary journeys. We're always here and we're always trying to share the love of food that we all share as a common community. So, cheers guys, congratulations.
Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. And tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
My name's Chef Sean O'Neill. I'm the winner of Season 7 of MasterChef.
And Chef, tell me who you are, what you do.
I'm Chef Maria, and I go by the Fit Foodie, and I'm an author and an entrepreneur.
And Chef, who are you? What do you do?
I'm Chef Lydia Felix, and I'm a chef instructor. I'm also the owner of the company, The Spoon Chef, and I'm the Vice President of the American Culinary Federation here in Los Angeles.
And Chef, tell me about the culinary competition.
So today we did the Rapid Fire Challenge here at the Western Foodservice Show. We had 6 great competitors cooking single skillet dishes. Everything was amazing. We had an incredible winner named Chef Tamara, and I can't wait to see what her future brings.
And tell me about your new venture.
So I'll be opening a 11,000 square foot, 300 plus seat restaurant called 333, and that's going to be coming to Tempe, Arizona at the Watermark Tempe. Should be around March or April.
And what's going to be your cuisine?
So we're doing Asian inspired, so kind of fine dining Asian. Like one of the things you'll see is a bone marrow and foie gras fried rice. We're going to specialize in Peking duck. It's going to be pretty mind blowing.
And it's going to be 11,000 square feet.
11,000 square feet. I'm scared.
And the investment is pretty hefty, I heard.
Yeah.
Thank you, chefs. You did a great job today, and I appreciate that, all of you. Thank you.
It was a lot of fun.
We're at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Today is August the 7th, 2023. Tell me who you are and what you do, ma'am.
Oh, I'm Amy Gonzalez. I work as a Research and Development Manager for Jollibee Foods Corporation here in the U.S.
How long have you been with Jollibee?
Well, I've been in Jollibee for almost 18 years now.
18 years?
Yeah.
How many locations are there in California?
Yeah, as of now, because we're continuously expanding, we will be reaching our 100th store this year.
Wow. And tell me about the company. When did it start?
Well, it started way back in the Philippines as an ice cream parlor in 1978, and we are continuously expanding here in the U.S. and in Canada.
And tell me about your special chicken.
Oh, we serve the best great tasting chicken joy here in the U.S. that everybody would love.
And is it corporate or is it franchise?
We're all company owned here.
Company owned, okay. And what are your plans for the next few months?
Oh, we just want to bring the great tasting taste of home and also the best great tasting chicken here in the U.S. And that's Jollibee Chicken Joy. Thank you.
And what is your contact information? What is your contact information?
Contact information just in case?
Well,
Or,
corporate, how do we reach you?
Oh, you can just reach us in our corporate office.
Which is? You have a phone number? Do you have an email?
Yeah, I do. And amy.gonzalez@jollibeeusa.com.
It's on your business card?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get just one picture just of you with your name tag, because you're a very important person. We're at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Today is August 7th, 2023. Sir, tell me who you are and what you do.
Tom Burciaga, the owner of Talent Sourcing Direct.
And tell me what the service is.
Services are that we hire for about 18 hotels, and they're always looking for great chefs, such as yourself, and we're looking to go ahead and do a good collaborating with you.
Okay. And we just invited you to our annual picnic with a lot of good chefs from across the state.
Yes.
On 17th. And tell us what your contact information is.
Contact information would be Talent Sourcing Direct. Phone number is 909-264-3064.
And are you located in Orange County?
We are located in Colton, California.
Okay, so what county is that?
That is San Bernardino County.
San Bernardino. Okay, so that's perfect because our picnic is in between.
Yes,
there.
are.
Nice meeting you, sir. Let me take Foodservice and Hospitality Expo at the Anaheim Convention Center. Today is Monday, August the 7th, 2023. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
Hi, my name is Nick Giordano, and I'm the Executive Director of the Good Sam Now project. We're a project that seeks to take advantage of the unspoken membership that's in society, that what we all have in common is that we all want to see our loved ones return home safely, and that's what we promote. So we're anti-violence, anti-human trafficking, and pro-love.
That's wonderful, sir. How old is the organization?
We're about 5 years old.
And is it national or local?
It's local. It's based in Orange County, California, and we were developed by sailors, veterans, academics. It started out at the American Legion in Newport Beach.
So with our culinary association, do you think it'd be a good opportunity to be part of this?
Yes, I think that the Good Sam Now project and restaurants and hotels, any hospitality industry are very complimentary.
Well, if the president is here, I'm going to introduce you to her of this chapter for Orange County. And what's your best contact information, sir?
The best way to reach me is my phone number. It's area code 949-355-3111.
And you have an email?
nickgiordano94@yahoo.com.
Thank you for your service, sir. We're at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo in Anaheim at the Anaheim Convention Center. Today is Monday, August the 7th, 2023. Tell me who you are, ma'am, and what you do.
I am Lily. I am the creator of Lily Choco & Co. We do tons of custom chocolate. We have over 51 flavors, and we're making it in Los Angeles.
And you're located out of Santa Monica?
Yeah, so we started in Santa Monica, and we have a facility in downtown LA, and we also have a showroom out in the City of Industry.
And what was the inspiration for this company?
Inspiration was a culinary experience I had just as a hobby. I went and tried to make a chocolate bar. I took the course for 3 days and discovered I really liked making it. I really liked the process of seeing the beans roast and playing with the flavors and recrystallizing the chocolate so that there was no bloom. It was a very talented skill to have, and I just enjoyed that process so much. I wanted to create my own line, and I noticed quickly that making chocolate's all about flavoring. It's kind of like another wine-filled
Do you have any professional training or learn on the job?
I am not a chef. I should have been. If I could redo my entire educational history, I probably would do culinary again. I'm hoping that I can enroll in a class once I establish my business more and get a license to be a culinary chef. It's one of my personal goals. I wouldn't say I'm going to be able to get it done quickly, but I will do it, yeah.
And what is your best contact information?
So my website is www.lilychocoandco.com. You can also reach us on Instagram at lilychocoandco. And you can DM us there, we'll get to you, and you can also send us inquiries on our website if you want to do anything private.
And what's your email?
Email is info at lilychocoandco.com.
Thank you. We're at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo in Anaheim at the Anaheim Convention Center. Today is Monday, August the 7th, 2023. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
I'm Tom Montgomery. I work for Baker Commodities, and what we do is we collect and recycle the used cooking oil from the restaurants. We collect and recycle the meat and bone scraps from the supermarkets, and we clean grease interceptors. And not only that, but our plant processes these waste streams. We handle the bigger accounts here in Los Angeles, from SoFi Stadium, Dodger Stadium, LA Live, Staples Center, down to the larger property management groups such as the Irvine Company, DJM Property Management, Jones Lang LaSalle, among restaurant chains such as Carl's Jr., just to name a few.
How old is the company, sir?
Our company started in 1937. We're on the west coast of the United States, New England, and Hawaii.
And how did it start?
It started basically, rendering started with the recycling of dead dairy cows. California produces the most dairy in the United States, and so that's a lot of dairy cows, and you got to understand that, they're going to die. And what do you do with them? Do you dig a hole and put them in the ground and waste that utility? Or do you get them in, skin them, get the leather back into the market, and then quarter them, grind it up, and low temp pressure cook it, get the proteins and the industrial tallows out, and get those back into an industrial use.
So dairy cows are not generally your eating cows?
That is correct.
I see.
We do get some from the feedlots, but not as much, because the feedlots will process their cattle from anywhere from 7, 8, 9 months, maybe up to 18 months, where the dairy cows, they'll keep pulling the milk off of them for 6, 7, 8 years. So by then, a disease comes through, there's a sickness that comes through, they get pneumonia in a pen or something, the cows die off, they get old, and they need us to come by, pick up the cattle, and process it. Get those fats, calories, and proteins back into the economy.
Do you know roughly how many cows are in California?
I heard it was something like 13 million.
13 million?
Yeah, something like that.
And do you know how many dairy farms there are?
No, I do not. That's more for our Fresno plant. I'm based here in Los Angeles. So what I specialize in is the collection of the used cooking oil and the cleaning of the grease interceptors for companies that really can't afford to have problems, like SoFi Stadium. We just had, who was the woman that was in the concerts this weekend? Taylor Swift.
Oh, Oni Taylor.
Yeah, well, Taylor Swift. SoFi was filling up their fryers, and we had to go every 3 days to, they were filling up all of our containers and all their fryers, so we had to come every 3 days, and actually they needed us to empty everything by 7 a.m. this morning, so we got it done.
So you have special trucks?
Yes,
equipment.
Special routes, we make sure it gets done.
Okay. What's the best contact information, sir?
Well, you can call us at 800-427-0696, and they'll direct you to an expert in whatever you need.
Is there a website or email?
Yeah, www.bakercommodities.com.
Thank you, sir. It was a great opportunity to talk to you. We are at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo in Anaheim, California, the Convention Center. Today is Monday, August 7th, 2023. Tell me who you are, sir, and what you do.
My name is Chuck Nix. I'm the founder and inventor of Silky Sweet, the world's first and only flavor-enhancing sweetener. It's all natural, sugar-free, ketogenic certified, which is human blood tested for glucose response. It flatlines. It's non-addictive, which is huge, and it tastes better than pure cane sugar as powder. I also invented Keto Cola. This product here is the first product with Silky Sweet in it, and it's the world's first fine cola, like a fine wine, and it's sweetened with Silky Sweet. It basically is comparable with Mexican cane sugar Coke. Some people prefer it, and definitely better than all your Diet Colas worldwide. It's the first cola that delivers world-class flavor, but with zero baggage. Baggage is what? Cane sugar, high fructose corn syrup, aspartame, ACE-K, sucralose, cyclamates, saccharin, and stevia. Stevia is healthy, but it doesn't taste very good. So all those sweeteners have problems. We've overcome them all with Silky Sweet and Silky Sweet Keto Cola. And at IFT Chicago last month, both Coca-Cola Company and PepsiCo came to our booth. They were blown away. They took samples of Silky Sweet to their labs, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you, sir. What's your best contact information?
Reach me at my email is chucknix, CHUCKNIX @silkysmooth.biz, B-I-Z, and then the other is my phone number. My cell phone is 949-325-5478. My office is in Irvine, California.
And are you a member of the ACF?
I recently joined ACF, and I recently exhibited at the ACF annual convention in New Orleans on July 18th.
Wonderful, sir. Well, hopefully we'll see you at our upcoming picnic.
Thank you very much.
Regarding the processing of your personal data here. Super. Do not move. It will start in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Wow, that looks fantastic. Do you want me to email you this photo now?
Type this for me, robot? Making me do too much work.
We are at the Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo in Anaheim at the Anaheim Convention Center on Monday, August 7th, 2023. Tell me who you are, ma'am, and what you do.
Hi, I'm Zara Timos, and I'm the National Sales Manager for Before the Butcher. We're a vegan company based out of San Diego, and we're here with Chef Lee at the Western Expo.
Tell me about your product.
We are one of the companies that feature a non-GMO, gluten-free, plant-based company, cholesterol-free, dairy-free, and we have 4 different protein bases: chickpea, fava bean, soy, and hold on, there's one more, pea base.
And what makes your version versus different other companies of similar?
So several things, Chef. One of the things that I really take pride and joy in is we are one of the cleanest labels out there for vegan products that go. And we also have the ability to customize for either a distribution point or for a customer. And plus, everything that we have is all gluten-free with a non-GMO soy.
And what is your best contact information?
To email me at zarag@btbfoods.com. ZARAG@btbfoods.com.
And is there a email or that's email? Okay. All right, great. I understand that you may be coming to our picnic for all the chapters on September the 17th. It was great meeting you, and I enjoyed the chicken very much.
Thank you so much, Chef.